Meanwhile, in Kaduna State, northwest Nigeria, CoLab is also taking in both the young and the old who are technologically savvy and have solutions to some of the problems Nigeria currently faces.
Since we've been open about 2 years and some change now, we've had two startups that have done really well. We have one called Payant, a payment processing company that's processed over 30 billion, in 2 years. We have Schoolmo, an edtech company, which manages records for over 80,000 paying customers. And then we have trained a lot of people who have ended up in Andela, ended up at Goldman Sachs in the UK, and across. We're probably the leading creator of tech jobs in Kaduna right now, and also the leading incubator for tech talent.
3D printing may have taken off in other hubs. Here, young developers are being taught the same. And in addition, 3D animation and other coding and developer models.
They learn how to use blocks to build games and little animations that they can show to their friends and parents. And after now, we still have a section for 3D printing and 3D animation for them, using platforms they can understand. They were able to learn about how to build websites using HTML5 and CSS3. So almost everyone here has a project to show on that. So they've actually covered that skill.
The young developers who have realized the importance of technology in this era further explain why and what they are embracing it for.
The world now is technologically based. So everything we do now is mostly with technology. So I want to learn more so that I can improve Nigeria.
I came to learn about programming, how to give instructions to the computer using programming blocks. And I've already built a website using HTML and CSS, and it's very fun.
The Hub's CEO says the plan is to expand into tertiary institutions and help more tech-driven ideas to scale.
We have a student community now in ABU. We're setting up one at Kaduna State University. We're making inroads with Kaduna Polytechnic as well. The idea being that we want them to recreate communities, because we feel like where the value is really isn't, becoming another school, but it's becoming a platform where a community can build and aggregate their talent to build stuff.
As the world gradually takes steps towards the fourth industrial revolution, hubs like this are pivotal in ensuring that young and old Nigerians are equipped with the required skill to help Nigeria take its place in the committee of tech-driven nations.
Well, there you go. Those were the trends in the past week, as well as a focus on two hubs from Nigeria's northwest region, that's Kaduna, as well as Nigeria's northeast region, that's Yola. But joining us at this moment to look at this topic, we have the Special Advisor to the President on Job Creation, Mohammed, Brimah, joining us from our Abuja studio. It's a pleasure to have you on the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
Of course. So let's begin with the Northeast Humanitarian Innovation Hub. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on there, but you actually supervised the some of the programs there. What was the aim behind that? Yes,
so a bit of genesis to the beginning of the hub's project in Nigeria. We had like a survey, innovation mapping across the country, which sort of just put in light what the hubs across each region should focus on. And of course, it was only natural that the Northeast Hub should focus on innovation around solving problems, humanitarian challenges faced by those in the region. So one of the first things we did before we started up the hub was to get around all the stakeholders on a table, including professors, academia, people from the academia in the Northeast, the partners, the donor partners, NGOs, as at the time, the Presidential Committee for Northeast Initiatives, PCNI, American University of Nigeria, just a couple of stakeholders in the Northeast to sort of say, okay, what are the challenges innovation could address in this region? And of course, we had even IDPs represented at that stakeholders conference. So we got out a list of challenges, and then we now started a hackathon, like a hackathon, which just basically was a call for application for people all across the country who had ideas that could solve the challenges that were raised. Some of
So,
the challenges included
the
basic things
applications
as
were
food
not just from the
security.
Northeast, if I get you correctly.
Yes, exactly. The applications were all across Nigeria. And that's one thing, again, that I think should be sort of buttressed about the hub. This showed that everybody stood up to the occasion. Everybody rose up to the occasion. And I mean, it's your brother's problem, but it's your problem as well. And it's one Nigeria at the end of the day. So we had, in fact, a higher number of the applications came from the southern parts of the country to solve these problems faced by our brothers and sisters in the Northeast. These challenges were now reviewed by a panel of experts cutting across all the various sectors as well, including people from NEMA, the National Emergency Management Agency, PCNI, academia, and ICRC also was a strong partner to this hub. We trimmed the applications down to about the top 25, and these 25 were now taken to Yola, where they had a boot camp, and then the Vice President, His Excellency's Vice President, Professor Yemi Osibajo, was on ground in June 2018 to sort of launch the hub properly with these 25 top ideas serving as the first startups that we started with the hub.
The best of luck with the guys at the hub. Hopefully, the world will celebrate them for the wonders that they're doing and for the wonders that they are. But I have to say thank you for joining us on the program today. Mohammed Brimah, Special Advisor to the President on Job Creation, joining us from our Abuja studio.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with another perspective. Please stay with us.